Hello gamers and welcome to my second match against ManedWolf in the Steel Division League Division 5, 6th season. On the right hand side we've got ManedWolf playing with Gruppa Fedyunkina and Balanced Income. On the left hand side I play in red with 2nd New Zealand. The map is Slutsk. And now let's jump into the divisions first. So this is ManedWolf stack on Balanced Income with Gruppa Fedyunkina. He's got the Sniperi. It's actually one of the few female units. Then he has after Komroti, he's got the disheartened troops here, Strelki, after Machiki, Strelki, Saperi. Lots of infantry. Then he has quite a few tanks actually. Only 3 T-34 in phase A, but they're pretty good. As you can see here, with 145 penetration and 110 frontal armor. And then he's got 10 MCHAs or Shermans basically. In B phase, unvetted, and then in C phase, 15 unvetted T-34 85 with even 180 millimeter penetration on 2 kilometers range and APCR shells on 1.5 kilometers range. Obviously, whenever it's available, everyone takes the flamethrower units. He's got 6 heavy machine guns in A phase. A supply truck already in A phase, that's a bit surprising. I wonder why that is. Maybe because of his Katyushas here. And this is decent mobile artillery here with radio. Then he's got this massive mortar unit with 160 millimeters. That's quite impressive. And another piece of artillery. How good is that actually? Oh, that's interesting. So infinite range, and it's got AP shells as well. That's pretty awesome. And smoke. That's actually pretty good. And also this mortar, quite devastating and quite the range. Anti-air, he's got Zenards. That should do the trick. Very decent. And here he's got some fighters and an IL-2 heavy bomber. Alright, and let's jump to my deck. Yeah, I've got 2nd New Zealand playing Maverick. I thought it'll be okay on Slutsk with this really cool sniper unit. Yeah, 3 of them with radio. Then the Maori scouts are decent, and they've got this little nice vehicle, the Lynx, with a Bren gun. Then a Stackhound Mark 1 and Scout Piats in B phase, coming in a half track, 50 cal, good stuff. Infantry wise, I've got some Archeomatikos leaders, the Diggers Pirate. They are pretty good. One problem I've encountered later on now is, the lack of the lack of AT capabilities, because those oplights are incredibly good with a strength of 12, 2 grease guns, 8 Lee Enfields and 2 Bren guns. Yeah, and you kind of want to take them, and you can take a lot of them. So maybe I should push that even to like a full complement of infantry cards. Then 18 field engineers in B phase for close quarter engagements with TNT shells, but they're only like 5 guys. Yeah, the oplights are beefy. Then tank department, Stewards in A phase. I'm a bit uncertain about the Stewards. Not that much range, hardly any armor, but early on they can be good if played well. And then lots of Shermans, obviously, but not that many if you compare it to ManedWolf's decks, who has like 10 Shermans, I think, and 15 T-34. And the T-34s that he has outclass my Shermans. They only have 90mm penetration. Yeah, and he has like 110 frontal armor, so yeah, not so good for me. Some HMGs, stack count, 6-pounder, 17-pounders, and more 17-pounders. The Wolverine is actually pretty decent. It's a bit squishy, but it's got a decent punch. Then Bofors, 9 of them, unfortunately unvetted. And then 3-inch mortars and the 25-pounder and the off-map, which I think I didn't use at all. 2 Spitfires, that's a leader unit, cool dude. And then some fighter bombers, some heavy bombers in B phase and some more fighter bombers in B phase, quite costly, but not bad. All right, now let's head to the action. All right, on the right hand side we've got ManedWolf. On the left hand side I play. As you can see, I try to push into this town, try to get a position here, try to get some units into this forest, possibly not enough. He is most likely trying to push this forest with his Katyusha, so let's try to not miss out the action. Some AT stuff, that's possibly going here. The AT gun always goes here, so mark my words, if you play here, put an AT gun here. If you play on this side, shell this position. I don't bring any AT capabilities really, just this against half tracks a bit maybe with the HE shells. Katyusha is already shooting and he gets his shots off a bit too early. I am not a German unit with lots of I need to turn down the volume a little bit, I think, with lots of speed and Opel Blitz. But the leader is suffering. Actually, you don't need the leaders in jeeps, because usually you want the leaders to arrive after your main force or after the infantry. Now here I miss out on moving these guys forwards. They're supposed to go in here and in here. In the south there's some fighting as well. The ZIS-2 gun is not yet in position. Stack count and HMG are doing their best. I'm withdrawing the stack count, not sure why. Unfortunately, no kill on the Sniperi. What can the stack count do? And nothing goes down actually. That's a bit of a shame. The only thing that goes down is my stack count. No action in here. I try to cover this area with these two guys. Actually, the position of the sniper ain't that great because he can't see here, but I did destroy something here. A troop transporter. And up here he's fighting hard. It's always about this forest. So if you can come from this side and can push through this forest and up here, you get fantastic lines of sight. I managed in a rookie tournament to push quite hard on this side, but yeah, I made lots of mistakes as well. So that will be an interesting match for you. But before that, there will be some more league matches against my last opponent. Nice location here. Now the forest fight. How is it going? He's going forward with his disc gun. He's got the Shrek and the Aftermashiki with the leader. I've got the leader as well. And I think they have two flamethrowers? No? No, only one. And the grease gun. Yeah, they are deadly at close range. And the Piat, actually a decent setup. This Piat is trying to kill the ZIS 2 gun, and he actually kills it. This would have been the moment to push. This is way too defensive. I was playing too carefully here. I just wanted to have vision at whatever happens here, but I don't think it's necessary. It's also stupid to put the op light in here. You know, just push it up here into the forest. Much better. And these units are still chilling out here. I called in a 6-pounder, but nothing has moved forward yet. Stupid. And he's got his units waiting here as well. In the south, he brought a T-34. I'm bringing in a Stuart and a Sherman. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's sensible, because look at this. Everything gets shot down here. Like literally everything. And yeah, with just this 2 gun in the forest. Look at this line of sight. It's devastating line of sight. You need... I bring in mortars. Not sure if I shoot with them immediately. The Stuart goes forward. The Stuart will die. If my aim is to, you know, get this thing out of ammo, it's the only thing that makes sense, but look at the amount of ammo. I've somehow lost all my units in here, possibly the Katyusha shot. Yeah, look at that. So this is why he brought the Katyusha and the Studebaker snap that early. I managed to take out the Avtomachiki. The snipers are moving forward. These guys are still chilling here. They are the reinforcements. This 6-pounder starts shooting at the T-34. Yeah, does he have a chance? 175 mil, come on. 1.5 kilometers range. It's less, well, it's a bit more than a kilometer. 1,250 maybe. Why are you not shooting? I did conquer this town though, so this is actually pretty cool. It's 1410 for me, I'm ticking him. For me that's a success. I've got a slight income advantage in A phase. There comes the Katyusha shooting at my position here. He's making good use of the Katyusha. There's even a T-34. Still no movement here. They're just chilling their baseline. There comes the Spitfire, but surprisingly it's shooting at nothing. Possibly the former position of the T-34. I should take out, you know, this 2 gun. The Stewardess gun. The Sherman is chilling there. It's better than getting killed. Now some action here. He's pushing a bit. And here I bring a 17-pounder to move it forward. But what I need is more infantry in this dense forest to take them out. Lots of cheap units, disheartened troops probing here. What did he shoot at? Maybe here the Maxim. There comes his Yak, and I withdraw. Or circle, and now I withdraw. Here comes my Mitralexis guy. But he's now... I think he will get shot down, unfortunately. Katyusha is still reloading. Now the stack count is actually in a decent position up here. There's a Yak. There's no AA on the field. And this position is very stationary here. I should have potentially pushed a bit, or at least probed. One of the mortars already went, no, there are 2 mortars. They are doing nothing though, so why did I spend 120 points on 2 mortars if they don't contribute to the battle at all? Now he goes for the heavy bomber, I think. Yeah, but the heavy bomber stays there. It's an IL-2. And now the Yak-9T is chasing me. There's a Bofors coming out now. Yeah, and down goes Mitralexis. Bofors comes too late. I've pushed him out of the forest here. All his disheartened troops are falling back. Apparently I don't see these troops. I should see them, right? This tech count is doing a really good job up here. Unfortunately, this Katyusha will shoot at me. And now I'm trying to sneak around here because I know I can't get through here. But I don't know why my mortars are not shooting at this position. By now I would most likely do it, hopefully, with some more experience. Now the Katyusha shots are coming in. Very scary noise. Pinning down like everything. And these cheap, shitty troops, you know, they're falling back, they're losing one dude, but in the end nothing's happening to them. They're still there, annoying me, getting my attention, getting my ammunition, soaking it up, all the HE shells and everything. And the 17 pounder should obviously move forward. This is in a good position though. I've moved the stack count forward, not sure if that was a good call. Yeah, some reinforcements are coming at Bofors as well. I think I didn't even notice that I was being shot at by a Katyusha. Not sure. You should check out my live gameplay video. Yeah, and there's the Su-85 shooting hard on me, and they give vision. Down it goes. 180 millimeters penetration. It's a really good tank destroyer. Now he wants to strafe me, I guess, but the Bofors is in place. Can the Bofors take him down? No, they take my Spitfire down. Yeah, this needs some repairs. But it survives to fight another day. Still, things are calm down here a little bit. He's reinforcing here. There will be the next push, presumably. Lots of cheap troops already in position. They're a good meat shield and also give vision. As you could see here, all my troops here are down. I'm still happy that I've got the flags. It's 11:13 though by now. Because of this location, for example, also he pushed back in that village here. This stack count is also doing like nothing, just like a small safeguard. The stack count went down. The 6-pounder or whatever it was went down. Now 2 Boston bombers are coming in to try to take out this. Oh, look at that, that's really bad. He noticed it and he's withdrawing with them. And so basically all the points I've spent on these bombers were wasted so far. A Bofors comes out here, a second Bofors, because I was annoyed, presumably that he shot down my stuff. And he's preparing like a big push here. With lots of cheap units. The mortars realize that they are still in the battlefield, but they are only shooting at this shit. My Sherman that was basically doing nothing here, 90 points I think, is now dead as well. And look, it's not even, yeah, it still can fall back. Yeah, it's not doing enough. This unit gets away. Now the Piat should jump some houses and kill the T-34. Okay, I actually take out the Sherman, the T-34 here, thanks to the Sherman's gun. I think he went for the mortars, potentially, no? Yeah, look at this, it's not really effective. Mortars are more like an offensive weapon. You know, you pin down the enemy. Okay, it actually goes down. You pin down the enemy and then you follow up. A Steward is coming. What's the Steward supposed to do here? The Wolverine came out to deal with the Su-85, but can it? No. Armor crack. That's a crit hit, I think. It's really, really unfortunate. Desperate Spitfire move here. My Boston goes down at the same time. The two Bofors guns, can they do anything? Maybe. It's an IL-2, so probably not that much. Yeah, some damage. Sherman is still alive. A double-vetted troop here with heat shells, smoke, AP shells, 90 AP shells with 35 mil penetration. Yeah, a lucky shot against the Sherman's side or back is possible, maybe. Even more mortars, but why? To help out here, presumably. But it won't save the day, I get fear. 13-11. Lots of troops still here. Two Stewards, yeah, I've got these early Stewards, but I can't really play with them. I don't have any AT capabilities here, unfortunately. At least these field engineers are clearing the forest. What can the Hoplites do with two Bren guns? Yeah, just too much firepower by these three units. Finally, this guy is in position, but this guy still isn't. It's kind of ridiculous. Currently not much action, just these field engineers, and it's a 725 pounder, presumably for counter battery fire. Now lots of infantry moving forward, the Strelki with their heat shells. Yeah, it's actually really good. 95mm heat shells plus this anti-tank rifle. They are pretty decent. Now the Sherman can deal with them here. I bring out the Wolverine and at least some engineers as well. The Sherman can presumably stop this guy. And he's not in the forest either. Two bombers and a Spitfire escort. Presumably trying to take out this tank here, yeah. But he's got a Zenat in position now. There come his IL-2 bombers. Can a Spitfire do anything? Oh no, not that much yet. And the Bofors are over here. There's no Bofors here. It's a nice position for Bofors because it kind of covers this area as well, or generally speaking, an AA gun. Okay, at least I can take down this one. And actually it crashes on the Strelky, if I saw that correctly. Yeah, this will be nasty for me here, I fear. Still, this heavy MG is not in position. The mortar units are reloading. These guys are chilling. I must be super stressed right now. Yeah, I'm trying to shoot with the snipers, but yeah. Can I maybe get some side shots? No, it bounced. And that was a side shot. You know, this has 50mm side armor, and this is supposed to have 90mm penetration. This is very frustrating. Yeah, and this Sherman goes down, despite the side shots. And at this distance, the Stuart won't do anything, but the Wolverine actually takes out one Emcha. Here come some bombs. Do they land on the enemy? A bit. Could have been worse. The Boston might make it. There's a Bofors here, that's good. What are you shooting at? Also at the Emcha here. Okay, this will go down, I think. Yeah. Slight damage to the artillery leader. But here's a breakthrough, and he created a bulge in the front line. I did hold this at one point, imagine, and now he will overtake me in a bit. Can these two Wolverines deal with that threat? 3 Wolverines. Okay, this Strelky has AT capabilities, so I fear the worst. Yeah, there's no infantry support to back up these 3 Wolverines. Such a costly investment. 65 points each, and no infantry to back them up, so they can be just killed by like one Strelky. Or these 2 Strelkys could kill these 3. Also in the forest, some movement. He is probing, he is attacking. I've got these Stuarts. Good thing is they don't have AT capabilities on the disheartened troops. And these 2 Stuarts at close range could potentially deal with the Emcha. Yeah, they're moving into line of sight in a moment. Oh, it's turning. Oh, now it's turning back. I'm loading a bit faster. Will that be enough? And it doesn't shoot. Why is that? Now I apparently manually clicked it and he takes me out. Can someone in the comments please explain me why this Stuart was shooting and aiming, and then it just stopped aiming despite the units not moving? Did a unit go down here and I didn't notice it, so I lost vision, or what happened here? 60 points, those 2 Stuarts. Some pointless, possibly pointless shots here. Look where this is going at. Yeah, this heavy MG is still not there. I'm bringing field engineers. They will help against the cheap units, but they won't help against the Emcha and the Su-85. It's way too easy how he can actually defeat me here. There comes 2 Shermans. That's a bit better. The bombs fall off on the ISU, and the ISU actually goes down. But this front line is now not a bulge here anymore. It's like a proper collapse of this front line. Even more troops are pouring in. trying to secure this forest against the Stuart and this MG that's in a... yeah. Not so great position, maybe. Now the field engineers are actually bravely throwing their AT shells. But why? I mean, look at this. Oh, a nice shot from the Stuart from up here. But this is now a total collapse of the front line. It's one Sherman to the rescue. But this is like a lot of troops. And we are already in C phase, which means ManedWolf has a huge income advantage. These hoplites should try to push to that flag. Here comes the Katyusha. Spot on. Very good use of the Katyusha. It's like Kürtgen Forest. And nothing really happening here, but I did kind of get this flag. This heavy MG is still sitting here, and it's 15-9 because of all these flags. Okay, I unload these troops. Do they get in the house? And that's a good T-34. Shooter knocked out, that's obviously bad. And I think the Sherman is about to go down. The Wolverine is possibly the better call. 130mm penetration. But won't be enough against this T-34, I think, at this distance. No AT in here. I really like AT infantry in this deck that I've played, I think. Yeah, now I've lost this flag in the forest here. I am out of infantry, there's just this one infantry. Oh, and he's bringing a very offensive ISU. Question is, will he try to push through? Will I have vision at them? At all at this distance? Possibly. Some bombs. But not too good, not too good. It's 16-8. Two more bombers. Desperate moves. Yeah, and look at this. It doesn't really cut it. Or at least this one goes down. Most of my units here went down. This Bedford goes down. To these Hampshires, presumably. There's still another desperate Sherman trying to stop all of this. Up here, he's now shooting at his own troops. One Sherman already went down. Yeah, against 2 Amchars and this good T-34 doesn't go down, but the T-34, what a bang! Now it's only AA left. Look at the map. He's got more armored vehicles than I've got in total. Very good positioning here of the SU for artillery, both artillery and also AAP coverage of this road. Just in case, I guess. Katyusha shooting at this, so this guy is lucky that he was hiding here the whole time. Yeah, my artillery here went down to possibly counter battery fire. Yeah, there's one field engineer left, bravely holding this flag. Oh my god. Yeah, he will go down without even throwing his AG shell. Being attacked like from all sides and from the distance, and there's the GG. Congratulations, ManedWolf. Very well played. Look at the kill-death ratio. First kill. I did get the first kill actually against the Aftermachiki, possibly the ones in the truck. Do we have a hero unit? The Stiggers maybe. The Sherman here a little bit against this T-34-85. The Spitfire did okay. Mihal. And that's about it. The Stuart here actually took out the Su-85 and an Amchar. Losses, this 2 was good. T-34 paid for his price maybe, yeah, should. Su-85 was good. This Amchar was also very good, that was possibly in the south. Also another good Amchar, taking out lots of my units. Another good Amchar, very good Amchar play by ManedWolf, supported with some heavy hitters. So that's it. ManedWolf takes the 2 games, congratulations. And thanks a lot for watching. Until then, bye for now.